guys, I'm sure it's not the video that you wanted to watch, but man, I needed my undivided attention assembling this short block this time. It's the third time I've done it, and man, I got out here, dead silence, no interruptions, no music, just me and my motor, one step at a time, deep cleaning everything as it went together, torquing it properly, putting all the proper sealants on it, proper shims, and yeah, I just needed that. I know that a lot of you guys would probably like to watch a full build, but I've got another one of these maybe in the future. But this one, I need to get this done if I'm gonna get this bus together. So that's done. Yeah, went through a lot of paper towels, just cleaning every little piece, over and over. But that's where we're at. All right, guys, still making progress. Starting to look more and more like a motor. At this point, I need to adjust the valves, the spark plug gaps, put the plug wires on it. I think I'm going to take the carburetor top off and verify the position of the jets and make sure everything's clean. And then it's going to be time to get somebody over here and help me lower it down onto a jack so I can put it in there. But I do think that I'm going to take some time to actually clean all that because it's pretty grungy in there. And then also I've got this thing I forgot to paint, so I'm not going to paint those. Figure it doesn't matter, but that one it will. You'll see it in there, so we don't get it painted black. Again, I'm sorry I'm not like filming this like step by step, but for me this is an exercise of concentration for me to be sure that I'm not overlooking something or doing something incorrectly. This motor's really important to me. I'm still trying to get it on the road and get some miles on it and see if I can make a special trip. Oh man, being that I try to work with what I've got and stuff, I needed a bolt like this. If you'll notice, the end of it here is like a, it goes to line up to put the transmission bracket, to put the transmission back in the bus. I didn't have one. I had another bolt that was longer, that was the same thread, but it didn't have enough threads on it. So I just about killed myself and turned almost 2 inches of threads on it. I took a tap and, oh, howdy, this thing is acting so strange. I may have it on the wrong record session or something. But I went ahead and turned all those threads on there where it matches. So now I'm going to cut it off and put the tip on it. All right, guys, I got everything ready to rock and roll. Motor's done, valves are adjusted, everything's done but put oil in it. And then we got this stand here. So I'm just waiting for somebody to be available to stop by and help me lift that off and put it on that jack. Getting close, gonna go for a ride tomorrow. All right, guys. Got it all cleaned up in there. Motor's underneath on the jack. About to start lifting it up slowly. Well, that was kind of a booger. I've got it mated with the transmission. Ran out of time though. I must have stuck that engine 4 or 5 times. Could not get it to go. Finally, just boom. It slid right up there, tightened it up. So unfortunately, I'm out of town tonight, and I've got clients in the morning. So I'll be back on this. I'll be back on it probably, I don't know, about 1 or 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon when I can finish up my clients. But man, I'm telling you, a 2 liter, sticking a 2 liter by yourself ain't no joke. And especially when it doesn't want to just go just right. So I wrestled that thing for 2.5 hours, pulled it out at least 3 to 4 times, put it back in. And finally, just one time, that's all it took, was just that sweet spot that went in. So I mean, looking forward to it. I know for sure now that I've got it mated with the transmission that tomorrow I'll finish dressing it out, get it lifted up in there, and get this exhaust on there and fired up. All right, guys, it's in there. It's all bolted in. Just got a few little loose ends to do. I'm gonna go get a new foam thing to go around the motor. The one I've got's pretty ragged. Then I've got to, I got a place to weld up on the muffler, and then I'll put the exhaust back on it. Other than that, it's like hook the starter wire up and hook the battery up. Should be ready to start this bad boy. All right, guys, everything's done except put oil in it and put the little pins underneath the push rod tubes. But everything else is hooked up. I'm gonna fill it full of oil and I'll change the gear lube in it before I take it off the jack stands. And then be firing the hole, bud. Kind of excited. So is Winston. Winston's the little shop dog. What's up, Winston? Yeah, he doesn't get too excited about nothing anymore. He's an old fella. Just sitting there idling, fired right up, even really cold. I can't wait till you guys get to hear this thing, what difference it sounds. But it's super rich, so I'm getting black smoke out of it right now. I'm gonna have to do some jetting stuff, but yeah, man. Just another step. I think I'm gonna try to get underneath it tonight and see if I can like hardwire the heater boxes open, because my cable system in my dash sucks, but it's good to hear it running. Guys, that was a long drawn out thing. I got the motor together and could not get it to start for a few weeks. Everybody that I knew was really busy and tied up. I didn't have anybody to come and be able to kind of help me work the problem and stuff until eventually my friend Brian came out and, man, saved my day. We went through it. I must have adjusted the valves on this thing 15, 16 times. Every time. I couldn't even get it to do anything. And man, it turned out I built the motor. I put the distributor gear in 180 degrees out. It happens. So as of right now, it's still at 180 degrees out, but I just switched the plug wires around and seems to run just fine. But I am getting a lot of black smoke out of it. So I've got to figure out, I've driven the thing and it's running super fat. I mean, like on an air fuel mixture, over 10. I mean, it's like maxed out on richness. So I got to work my way through that with the jets and stuff. But I want to thank you guys for watching the video this far. And if you like the content that I've been making, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And yeah, go out and drive those little Volkswagens. Peace.